Ferrari 488 GT3. This car is, of course, featured in the IMSA GT3 2018 season, but also it has its own exclusive series. So let's check that out in this video. Of course, you have to fully upgrade this car. So upgrade cost to max out on this one is some 1,263 gold and 3,125,600 racing dollars, which normally would take some 3 days and 12 hours to fully get it done. And the base PR starts at 65.2. When it is maxed out, we get a boost of 19 points up to 84.2. And even though the car is featured in the motorsport section, the IMSA GTD, the currency of choice for both upgrading and the rewards, is gold and racing dollars. So keep that in mind. So when we check into this exclusive series, rewards are going to be on the gold and racing dollars. So when it's not motorsport dollars, gold rewards are actually pretty hefty. So for this one, total gold reward you can pick up is 200 gold, and racing dollars you get 300,000 back. Of course, that is a small fraction of the investment that you have to make. Of course, pretty typical, right? Anyway, Ferrari 488 GT3. Find out why Ferrari's powerful GT3 car has obtained over 200 race wins. That is a very consistent performance, isn't it? All right, so here is the breakdown of the rewards, broken down into the 25% completion increments. The first 25%, well, here there are 20 tiers, as you can see. That is 3 time trial tiers and 17 regular race tiers. So that is 51 trophy events and 3 time trials. So out of those, the way it breaks down, the 25% requires completion of 14 events. It could be 13 gold trophies and 1 time trial. It could be 11 gold trophies and 3 time trials. Doesn't matter, however many, whatever combination that you go with, you just need to complete 14 events. And by completing, I mean winning gold trophy, not silver or bronze. Right, so for that, you will be picking up some 25% completion rewards of 20 gold and 40,000 racing dollars. And 50% completion, you would need 27 events complete. So that could be 25 gold trophies and 2 time trials. I'm just kind of giving you that scenario if you're working from your this series, like you work through the regular series from left to right without skipping anything. But of course, in exclusive series, you can bounce around, get shorter events done early or vice versa. So yeah, for 50% completion, you need 27 events done. And for that, you get 30 gold and 60,000 racing dollars. And the 75% completion, you need 41 events complete. So that would be like 38 gold trophies and 3 time trials, or just straight up 41 events complete, right? 41 gold trophies. And for that, you get additional 50 gold and 75,000 racing dollars. And of course, 100% completion is pretty straightforward. You have to, 100% complete. And for that, you get additional 100 gold. So the big reward is all concentrated in that final 25% completion, right? So yeah, that's that final 100 gold payout is can come in clutch, So, and if in terms of type of events that you're expected to see, first of all, the 3 time trials. We got the first one as Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix Circuit in Tier 5. The second one, the Tier 10, is going to take place at the Brickyard, Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course, Tier 10. And then the third one is going to be the Tier 15, the Daytona Road Course Time Trial. So those are the 3 time trials featured in this exclusive series. And in terms of the I guess 17 Cup events, Tier 1, we start at WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, 3-lap Cup. So that's a pretty short event to start off the series. And then Tier 2, we got the 24-hour circuit 2-lap Cup. I mean, this guy's, I guess, GT3. This is not a GTE, so perhaps they feel like that's not what the car is mainly designed for. Fair enough. But 2 laps around 24-hour circuit is pretty good length. And Tier 3, we got the Cup at Melbourne, and that's going to be a 5-lapper. And Tier 4, we got Cup at Catalunya National. That's also going to be a 5-lap Cup. So not terribly long though, right? Because those are pretty short circuits. And Tier 6, we got Cup at Spa, and that's a 3-lapper. And then Tier 7, we got a Cup at Hockenheim Grand Prix, 5-lap Cup. So that is a pretty decent length race. I would say comparable to the double lapper at the 24-hour circuit, right? And Tier 8, we got Porsche Test Track Dynamic Circuit. And that's going to be a 7-lapper, but that is a pretty small, very curvy and technical circuit. Short, but because, you know, there's so many curves, hard hairpins, that it's a pretty slow circuit. If you were to, I guess, rank circuits by average speed, it's going to be one of the slowest circuits in the entirety of the game, I think. Anyway, moving on, Tier 9, we got the Cup at Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix Circuit, and that's going to be a 4-lapper. So decent length. Any Grand Prix Circuit Cup with a multiple lap counts like 4 laps, you know, gets pretty lengthy. And Tier 11, the Cup takes place at Monza Road Course. We need one of these for Ferrari, right? And it's going to be a 5-lap Cup. And Tier 12, we got Cup at the Brickyard, Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. And it's going to be a 7-lapper. So that's a pretty decent length race. And Tier 13, we go to Dubai Club Circuit for the Cup. And it's going to be a 9-lapper. So that should be good. And Tier 14, Cup takes place at Bugatti Circuit, 6-lapper Cup. And Tier 16, we got Cup at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. And it's going to be an 8-lapper, but Red Bull Ring Grand Prix isn't terribly lengthy circuit. However, the Tier 17 Suzuka Grand Prix circuit is pretty lengthy. And this one's going to be a whopping 7-lap Cup at Suzuka. So that's going to be a pretty lengthy race. And Tier 18, we head back to Dubai, this time for International Circuit Cup. And it's going to be a 9-lapper. I still think 7 laps around Suzuka Grand Prix is going to be longer. And then Tier 19, we head on over to Barcelona Circuit de Catalunya Grand Prix. And it's going to be a 9-lapper. So it's not the longest Grand Prix circuit, but nevertheless it's a Grand Prix circuit. So 9 laps is going to be a decent length. And then the final tier, Tier 20, the last Cup will take place at Daytona, as, you know, the car is really kind of designed for that, isn't it? So 9 laps around Daytona Road Course is going to be the final Cup in this series. Now, in terms of other types of events, we got 5 autocrosses. And, well, I'll have the breakdown of this events by event types in the description box below. So if you guys want to find out more about it, you guys can kind of just look in the description. But yeah, 5 autocrosses. The first one you'll find in Tier 3. This one taking place at Daytona Road Course. Next time you see autocross is Tier 9 at Bugatti Circuit. And then next time you see the third instance is going to be the Tier 13 taking place at Mount Panorama. And then the fourth instance of autocross in Tier 16 at Porsche Test Track Short On-Road Circuit. And then the final fifth instance is in Tier 19 taking place at Suzuka West. And thankfully, there are just 2 drag races, one on Tier 4, Nürburgring Grand Prix, and then the other one in Tier 9 taking place at Catalunya Grand Prix. Eliminations. There are 5 eliminations. First one you come across is going to be in Tier 4, taking place at Brands Hatch. And Tier 7 is the second instance taking place at the Brickyard Road Course. And the next time you see it, Tier 11 at Dubai Grand Prix. And then fourth instance is going to be in Tier 16 at Monza Road Course. And the final instance of elimination is going to be in not 20, but Tier 18 at Circuit of the Americas National Circuit. Right, so those are 5 eliminations, and there are also 5 endurance races. Starting in Tier 2, this one taking place at the Monza Junior course. And then next time, we got Tier 7 taking place at Suzuka West. And Tier 12 is the third instance of it taking place at Suzuka Grand Prix. And then fourth time you see it in Tier 17 at Hockenheim Grand Prix. And then final instance in the Tier 20 at Spa. All right. And we just have 3 head-to-heads. First one at the Formula E Berlin circuit. Pretty short one. And then next time you see it, it's going to be in Tier 6 at Mount Panorama. And then the last head-to-head in this series is in Tier 11, taking place at Hockenheim National. All right. And then next category, Hunter. We got 5 Hunters. First one in Tier 3, Suzuka East. Next one in Tier 6, Silverstone Bridge Grand Prix. And then next time, the third instance in Tier 12, taking place at Circuit of the Americas Club Circuit. And then the next one, just a couple of tiers down in Tier 14, another Circuit of the Americas, but this time Grand Prix Circuit. And then the final instance of Hunter, you'll see in Tier 18, this one taking place at Laguna Seca. Next category, speed record. We got 4 of them. Starting with, Tier 1, we have speed record. Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. And then next instance of speed record you're going to see is in Tier 8, Nürburgring Sprint Circuit. And then third instance in Tier 14, taking place at Hockenheim Short, a night race. And then the final instance of speed record will be in Tier 20, taking place at Silverstone National. And the final category, speed snaps. We got 5 of them. Starting with Tier 1, taking place at Porsche Test Track Long On-Road Circuit. And the next time you see it, Tier 8, this one at the National Circuit of Red Bull Ring. And then the third instance is going to be in Tier 13, taking place at Spa. And then Tier 17 is where you're going to see the fourth instance of Speed Snap. This one at Silverstone Grand Prix. And the final one in Tier 19 at the 24-hour circuit. Right, so those are kind of a quick rundown of the type of events that you are expected to see in this series. Of course, if currently there is a limited time series going on for this car, so if you don't own this car, then that would be the ideal way to win it, for which you'll be spending some 558 gold to achieve that. And then obviously, if you want to run in the motorsport section, the IMSA GTD 2018 season, that one you would need to bring your PR up to 82.3. So in order to do that, you will have to spend another some 300 some gold to meet the PR requirement for the season this car is featured in for 100% completion, because you only need one car, by the way, in the season in any motorsport section to 100% complete. It's one thing that's specific about motorsport section, except for the new series, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, so 2018 season will require 873 gold worth of upgrading. So if you want it from the limited time series for 558 gold, then that is, some 320 some gold that you would have to invest additionally. And then once you've done that, then you can spend another, oh goodness, some 400, just under 400 gold in order to unlock this exclusive series. And we've had 30% off upgrade price on this car, so that's why mine is fully upgraded. So for me, instead of costing some 1263 gold, it actually costed me more like 880 gold. So 30% off, basically I saved 375 gold. So that's worth a couple of final gold upgrades in this car. So if you're patient, then you can make your in-game currency go a bit further, right? So those are some additional information regarding this car, what you can expect. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.